welcome back to the channel. Happy New Year. A proper video today. I'm not going to say it's a quick one because I don't know. I don't know how long it'll be. But I haven't done a video on my latest purchases, and it's been quite a few months since I actually did one of those. So I haven't had a chance to listen to a lot of this stuff because things have been a bit hectic and for various reasons. But I'll just go through what I've got for the past few months in no particular order. First of all, managed to get this from Varese before everything went a bit screwy at Varese. Don't know what's going on there. I know they changed premises, warehouses and stuff, but don't know. Anyway, I got their City Hall. Now I know people had lots of problems with this. Apparently there were certain tracks on it that weren't playing. I never had any problems with it, thankfully. But they sent me a replacement disc anyway, so yay. This score I've been wanting for a while, and it's still in the shrink wrap as well. That shows you how much I've listened to this CD, but I do have it on download, well, streaming. But I've wanted it for years, and for some reason I always thought it was very, very expensive. I don't know if I've shown you this one before, but I'm going to show it to you again. Midnight Run, Danny Elfman, picked it up very cheaply on eBay. So yeah, quite happy to have that. I've had this one on LP since it came out in 1986, 87, 86, something like that. A bit of Elmer Bernstein. Legal Eagles. This was the Entrada re-release. I think it's the same as the original soundtrack album, but it's just a small scale Elmer, but I like it, and I was glad to get that. Again, very cheap on eBay. And this next one, I had never realised that this was available on CD, but it's a score to Maverick by Randy Newman. It's just a rambunctious, infectious bit of Americana, and I was pleased to find that. So quite happy with that. Next one. I went through a phase where I only bought scores that I liked, but I then became a bit of I wanted everything by Jerry Goldsmith, and I'm back on that wagon again. So when I came across this on eBay again for a very good price, I snapped it up, and it's the FSM release of The Travelling Executioner. Now I've never actually seen the film, but it's a wonderful little score. So if you can find it at a decent price, which I did, it was a steal. Get that. Another Jerry that I didn't have, I had it on download from iTunes, but I'm glad to get this Varese recording of A Gathering of Eagles, produced by the ubiquitous Robert Townsend. How many CDs has he produced? It must be billions and billions and billions. So thank you, Robert. But there we go. Glad to have that. Again, a steal. Another bit of Jerry. Again, managed to get this for less than £20. Face of a Fugitive, the Entrada release from a few years ago. A few years ago? Oh, a couple of years ago. 2021, 3 years ago, 2 years, however long ago it was. Another Jerry. Another one that I don't know whether I've had this one at all, but again, it's a wonderful early Jerry Goldsmith from 1963, I believe. The Spiral Road, Varese, again produced by Robert Townsend. Good on you, Robert. This one I picked up for about £2, again from eBay. Look on eBay. eBay, you can, if you spend time searching, you can find bargains on there. Another bit of Elmer Bernstein, The Babe. Saw that film years ago. It was alright, but like the music, again, nice Americana, and I'm into all that Americana stuff. It's just wonderful music. Now this was an Eric Woods recommendation from a couple of months ago, but Yo-Yo Ma plays Ennio Morricone. Now there was a recent release where some violinists were playing the same thing. Okay, the outside portion of this video was filmed on Saturday, Today is now Wednesday the 17th of January. So apologies for the break in filming, but continuing. Next CD, glasses. I haven't had any of this composer stuff. I've got some stuff on download, but again, I picked this up on eBay for absolute pennies. William Ross Touchback. Don't really know it that well, but give it a try. Now, I've wanted this score for a long time, and I discovered it again on eBay for less than £15. Masters of the Universe, Bill Conti. Great fun, full-blooded adventure score. I love Bill Conti and his fully orchestral mode. It's just things like The Right Stuff, Escape to Victory, North and South. North and South. But yeah, this is, I've always wanted this. I only ever had the main title. I think it was redone by the London Symphony Orchestra on a compilation CD from God knows how long ago, 35 years ago, how long ago it was. But I'm just glad to have that now. That's the Entrada one. I know there's been a slightly more expanded version, but this is the full score as far as I know, and I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, chuffed to have that. More eBay finds. Public Eye, Jerry Goldsmith. Kind of low key, kind of jazzy, smoky, unused score. Poor Jerry, but. Yeah, glad to have that for my completist idiot phase I'm going through. But yeah, again, got that for a very nice price. Now, I had this score when the film first came out on LP, still got it, and I've never had it on any other format since until now. And it's Entrada's version of Cocoon, James Horner's Cocoon. Love this score, just wonderfully emotive. Great film as well, but glad to have that. Excuse me. I've had this on download for years and years and years. I never thought much of the film when I first saw it, but I love it now. And it's just another grand Americana score. I love Americana scores anyway. And this is Randy Newman. And at last I have the natural. And that light's just gone out. It's run out of battery. Yay! Professionalism of this video is just going from strength to strength. Now, I always thought I had this on CD, but I don't think I did. I think I just bought it from iTunes or whatever the Apple buying thing is. But I found it for, I think it was $4.99. It's not the expanded version, but it's. I'm happy with this version because the expanded version of this is just shitloads of money. But it's James Newton Howard's The Fugitive. Great film, great score. Now, some Entrada stuff, which I've got over the past couple of months. I'm a fan of this film, and I've always liked the score. It's all over the place. It's just, let's throw everything at the wall, see what sticks. Almost everything sticks, and it's just great fun, loud, bombastic, tuneful. It's just a riot of a score. And it's Entrada's expanded The Rock by Nick Glennie-Smith with some help from Hans Zimmer and Harry Gregson Williams. But yeah, love that score. 2 CDs of just bombast. What more do you want? Had this on download from iTunes. I had the original version of this from what year? Bear with me. 2000 and whenever this film came out, but this is the deluxe edition of John Powell's tremendous solo. It's got his mark all over it, but it's also got great theme by John Williams, obviously use of the original Star Wars themes, but it just sounds like a John Powell score. And I'm glad to have that on a physical thing in a nice little slipcase. I say nice little slipcase. I always find these kind of things a bit redundant, but if it's part of the package, I'll keep it. It's got little stuff on the back. But 2 discs of just great John Powell stuff with John Williams included. What's not a lot to like? And it's Star Wars. Lots of naysayers for the film. I really enjoyed this film. It's just a good, fun Star Wars film. What more do you want? And it was fun. Rogue One, great film. Not a lot of fun. It's pretty grim. I'm not criticising it. It's just... Anyway, and the last CD. This was, until very recently, the latest release from Entrada. And it's Jerry Goldsmith again. And it's the 2-disc version of MacArthur. Now, I had this on LP, which I bought at 58 Dean Street Records in London in about 1987, 88. And I had the worst record player ever, and it always sounded awful. And then very recently, in the past year or so, Daniel bought me the Varese CD of MacArthur, and it was a revelation. It was like listening to a brand new score. That presentation is on here as well, the original presentation. I love that Varese CD, and that, you know, it's got sentimental value now because Daniel gave it to me. But this is the complete original film score, because obviously that Varese recording and the original LP was a re-recording, as they were wont to do in those days. And the original film recordings are on this. And if you've never heard the original film recordings, just listen to the opening of the main title with the with the new synthesizer. Well, not new synthesizer, but who knew there was a synthesizer in that bit? Mind blown. But yeah, great score. If you haven't got it, get it. So that's all my latest stuff. But Daniel sent me a CD, and I was thinking, what's he sent me? I've already opened this because I picked it up from my flat, and he very kindly sent me a CD of a person that he loves, and he recently went to a concert of hers, and it's a Mary Farrell CD. And now, I'm not familiar with Mary Farrell, but I will certainly give this a listen. It's a lovely looking CD. She's a lovely looking woman. Would you believe that woman is 65 years old? Unbelievable. I said that this CD was 20 years ago, so she's 45 there, but still 45. Look at her, beautiful one. But I will definitely give that a listen. So thank you very much, Daniel. That's very, very kind. Thank you. That's all for now. I've ordered one of the La La Land's final ones from last year, and it's the, I'll tell you what it is. It's Hook. It's been shipped, and it's here in the UK, but it's with customs at the moment, and it's been with customs for 2 days. Don't know what's going on, but hopefully I'll get that in the next few days, and hopefully I won't have to pay an arm and a leg to get it back, because I just want it. It looks fantastic, but I'll do a video when I get that anyway. So that's it for now. Speak to you all soon. Hope everything's okay. Good day.